Lego. Talking about cancer death rates falling steadily in the U.S. They're saying there's more survivors of cancer than there ever been before. After a string of students overdosing, LA School District has decided to supply their schools with the OD reversal drug Narcan. We also talking about Canadian school district defending a trans teacher with very large breasts. That sounds crazy as hell. We listen to Simba Take Time, Results Take Time. We watch Dog on Amazon Prime, and we're going to talk about sports. That's all coming up, starting with Pop Tops. You kicking it with KC. Yeah, man, let's talk some stuff, man. Starting with popular topics, pop tops that may or may not be talked about in the news. This first story coming from CNN.com talking about cancer, one of the leading causes of death, or at least it used to be. They're saying people are starting to survive cancer more than they used to. Say back in 1971, there were reports of only 3 million U.S. cancer survivors. Today, it's about 18 million survivors as of January. 18 million. So that has increased sixfold, I should say, which is a great thing, right? But it's also crazy because there is cancer in cancer is linked to a bunch of stuff. It's linked to all types of food. It's linked to different activities, signals, waves, Bluetooth, microwave. I mean, just damn near you can get cancer from damn near anything. They even saying at least 40% of all cancer cases in the U.S. are attributed to preventable risk factors such as smoking, drinking too much alcohol, eating a poor diet, not exercising enough, being obese, etc., etc., etc. So damn near half of these cases of cancer are being caused from stuff that we all willingly do on our own, man. But they're saying we're also surviving a little bit more. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm thinking like, is this saying that we as humans are evolving to the point where we can live with a certain illness? Or is this saying that we're evolving to the point where cancer just isn't affecting us like it used to? It's just not doing it. Where our body's fighting it more. Maybe. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel comfortable with that information. I mean, it feels good. Don't get me wrong. More people surviving, but I just feel like that's saying we are getting cancer so much that our body is just getting used to it, and our bodies are deteriorating, which I think is why our life expectancy rate has declined over time. I would need some more research to kind of confirm that necessarily. But with cancer survivors being more, I think that's good news. But I think we are just living with the illness now. Because cancer isn't everything. That's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show. I'm waiting on somebody to call. 313-466-4386. Let's go ahead and switch this up real quick. So, this story coming from LATimes.com. Talking about a situation where there's been a number of students back to back in LA County or LA School District where they have been overdosing on fentanyl and all different types of stuff. So now they're trying to make it a law to where middle, high school, and even elementary schools are going to be required to have Narcan, which is supposed to be the OD reversal drug. It's supposed to save lives. Supposed to immediately be quickly administered into the nose through nasal spray or injection, I should say. That's how you do it. You administer it through nasal spray. Now, when I first read this, I immediately said, okay, so there's kids doing some crazy ass drugs in LA to the point to where they're damn near dying in the schools. That the school has to do something. They ain't dying at home, at the park. These niggas dying in school. So the school is saying it's happening so often, we have to at least provide some type of reversal to that to try to stop it. Now, what I'm about to say is probably going to be, it is going to be unpopular. I'm going to say this. Let them niggas suffer the consequences. If you want to do drugs, some goofy ass drugs, pop pills, lean, and all that other goofy shit, especially in school, nigga, man, get your goofy ass out of here. There's consequences to certain actions, man. Some people pay for them shits the hard way even the first time around. which is unfortunate, but that's the way God made the situation. I'm just speaking on it. So I don't think the school should be enabling drug doing students by giving them the relief to them doing drugs. Saying, they're not saying, you can do drugs, but they're saying, in the case that you are drugged up in school, we're going to help you. No. Let them, that's called death is a deterrent. If niggas is dying, that should deter other niggas from doing the same thing from dying. And if they ain't deterred, let them niggas go. I'm not about to stop nobody from wanting to take themselves out. And I know this is sad because these are students. But you also got, are we taking to the parents too? Parents, what are you doing that you aren't aware, or you aren't picking up signs, or you ain't talking to your kids and know that they out here doing drugs like this? Now, kids probably can't hide it from their parents real good, but is that a sign of the kids outsmarting the parents, or the parents being too damn dumb? Let's talk about it. Come on with the hate. I don't think the school should be giving out overdosing reversal drugs. No. That's what I think. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Even call into the show. Let me know what you think. Let's argue. 313-466-4386. Let's switch. Let's talk about it. Keeping it moving. We talking about Canada School District. They are defending a school teacher there. This is coming from balleralert.com. Who's a trans woman and has some really big titties. I mean, really big breasts. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Really big breasts. I'm talking about ridiculously big breasts. I'm like ridiculous. Like, it's like, wow. Like, even women who naturally have them breasts, like, get those reduced because they say it causes back pain. And you out here purposely getting them? Yeah, it looks ridiculous. You gotta check out the link. The link is in my bio, balleralert.com. Click on it. Yes, it's a video too. It's a wood shop teacher cutting wood, breasts right there, close to the saw. What the hell did this person have to go get them big ass titties for? Excuse me for saying that T word. I don't want YouTube to strike me out, but why do you have to go get them big old breasts? Why was that necessary? Now that's your own preference. And you know, it's up to the school to choose to hire you. Now they can't fire you because they could have chosen to get them breast implants while they were our teacher there. And the school district can't fire them for getting no breast implants. But the school district is defending the teacher because they're saying, hey, we're going to defend people's choice in gender. We're going to protect their gender rights. And all the kids really love being in the teacher's class, so we're going to defend them. The students are doing well. They love the teacher, and they're not tripping. They probably just love seeing them big-ass titties. I mean, one of the students recorded the video that we were watching in the link. They probably just like, look at this chick with these big-ass breasts. Like, yo, that's crazy. Yo, I think that teacher's doing too damn much. They shouldn't get fired, but you should get a stern talking to. Like, why you get these big breasts? What is this doing for you? It's a distraction to the kids, nigga. You went viral for having big titties. Yes. Let's just put it out there. That's just too much. Your titties that big, you shouldn't be a teacher. Fight me. Let's argue. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show 313-466-4386. Let's switch. Talking about music that we listened to recently in the audio audit. You know what I'm saying? So we checked out Simba. New up-and-coming artist. Was on the Breakfast Club recently. Got a project with DJ Drama. It's called Results Take Time on Spotify. No endorsements. Listen to it. It was 16 tracks, 52 minutes. I want to be accurate when I spew that. Here we go. Yep, Results Take Time. 16 tracks, 52 minutes. Now I'm gonna be honest, it started off a little slow. It started off, I'm thinking like, yo, this is mid. This is mid. Like the hooks were mid, the beats were mid, the lyrics were mid. It started off slow to me. But it just started to progress. I was like, whoa, this is hard. When they got to Street Nigga featuring Cali. Actually, you know what? I ain't even gonna cap. Can't Win for Nothing. The hook was alright, but the lyrics and the concept of the song was, I was like, oh wow, this kind of dope. Street Nigga was hard, featuring Cali. The beat, the hook, everything was hard, and I feel like all the songs after that were kind of deep. Like they kind of were pretty spot on. Trust Issues, good lyrics was spitting. Sacrifice was spitting. On God was alright. Soul Ties alright. Find a Way was Find a Way was pretty decent too, actually. Find a Way was pretty decent. And GOAT was a good one. GOAT, he was talking about how can you consider LeBron the GOAT if he never played against MJ? How can you consider Tyson Tyson the greatest if he never fought Sugar Ray Leonard? You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, that is a great point. Especially if you're gonna literally use the word GOAT, greatest of all time. Now you can compare numbers all day, every day, but numbers don't lead, they follow. So they could follow a match that they had with somebody else or a game they had with somebody else, but it doesn't show the results of what would happen if they were really in the ring with somebody else in their prime. That was big time. I was like, yo, he got a good point. Kind of woke me up with that one. So the project overall, from him as an artist, he sounded a little bit like J. Cole. He didn't sound like it, but I got a J. Cole feel. A little bit like Pusha T, a little bit. I think maybe because Pusha T was actually on one of the songs. But that's about it that I can think of right now. The project was okay. It woke me up. It kind of ascended into something, but you know, I had to really like listen to the lyrics a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It didn't instantly catch me. It didn't catch me. The beat and the hook and stuff didn't instantly catch me. I had to dive into it like, yo, okay, let me actually listen to this, like consume this. And then that's when I was like, oh, okay, this is actually a decent project. So I only wrote down one song that stood out, and that was Street Nigga. That shit was hard. But the rest of the project was decent. I probably wouldn't listen to the whole project again. Definitely listen to Street Nigga again. But, you know, no replay value. I'll be real and say that. But, you know, I'm excited to see what else Simba puts out as he starts to come out and develop. But let me know what you think about Simba. If you listen to Simba, any projects, songs from them. Or let me know what you think about this project. Results take time. Check that out. Or any other project you think we should check out during the audio audit. Go off in the live chat in the comments. 313-466-4386. Let's switch. Talking about movie shows and TV series that we seen on the screen recently on Corn Stream. Know what I mean? So I was kind of avoiding this movie for a while. It's called Dog. Amazon Prime, starring Channing Tatum. And it's about a white man and his dog. Let me just stop. Be for real. So he's a former military man, a U.S. veteran, I should say. He's trying to either get a job or some type of opportunity, but they won't let him because he needs permission or some type of signature from his former U.S. military captain or something. So the captain says no initially, but he says if you take this dog from wherever the hell we are, I'm thinking like Northern California or Oregon or something, and drive it all the way down to Arizona in a road trip. Don't fly it, but drive it. Then, you know, if you make that successful, I'll do your sign off. So, you know, as you would think, the man and the dog go drive, take this long ass road trip. He starts to get close to the dog. The dog's supposed to get put down because he's so terrorist. She'll bite anything and go crazy. But, you know, he built a bond with the dog, and at the end of the movie, he was supposed to give it away. He ended up keeping it. So I'm assuming this nigga risked whatever opportunity he wanted and or needed in the beginning for a damn dog. Man, I'm looking like, man, these white people crazy for some damn dogs. There's no way. It ain't no way. Man, when I was little, I'll never forget this. When I was younger, we had a dog, miniature schnauzer mixed with a terrier. Our dog name was Trix. My stepdad, Trix, used to do some goofy stuff. One day, chewed up this remote, a remote control to a flat screen, not even a flat screen, but a big screen TV that we had just got. Cost $100 to replace that remote. Trix tore that, bit that bitch up. Man, my stepdad dropped a laundry basket on that nigga. Oh, I never forget that. My dog was never the same. A big, heavy ass. I was looking for like full of clothes, dropped it on this little ass dog. Dog was limping with one of the legs was fucked up ever since. And I was like, damn, is this how niggas treat dogs? Is this how dogs should be treated? So I haven't abused no dog, not to say that I have, but I felt like, damn, that was wrong. But I'm that in between. I feel like a dog should be treated nice and fair, but I ain't about to treat that nigga like a human. So yeah, you gonna be somewhere right in the middle. You gonna get treated like a family dog. How about that? But you know, this situation, this movie played out exactly like I would imagine a white man with a dog, or white people with a dog, kissing on the mouth and all types of crazy stuff. All right, man, that's it. Let me know what you think about this dumb movie, dog. Let's switch it up. Let's talk about sports, baby. From the stands of a sports fan, my man Spots and Pans. Talking about the NBA real quick. In regards to the NBA, only thing that's really going on is Utah Jazz traded Bogdanovich to the Pistons. My Pistons. Pistons traded Jeremy Grant. I'm not sure what else came with that. But Bogdanovich averaging 17 points a game, man. We need that. Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Marvin Bagley III. Couple other people. I mean, the Pistons looking like they building. They not here to tank or sink. They here to play ball this next upcoming season. So I'm looking forward to seeing that right there. Let's talk about the NFL real quick. Let's switch that out real quick. Let's talk about the NFL. Week 3 is officially underway. As a matter of fact, Thursday night football is going on right now. You got the Browns versus the Steelers. We're about to check out that game right now. See what the exact score is. See what's going on. I believe the Steelers were up. Or were the Browns? I think the Browns were up. Browns versus Steelers. 13-14 right now. Steelers are up. Third quarter, 4 minutes left. 13-14. They are in Cleveland, by the way. So, start of week 3 going on right now with Steelers and Browns. Not the most interesting game so far, but I think the dude George Pickett, somebody from the Browns, just made a crazy ass one-handed Odell Beckham catch. It wasn't for a touchdown, but that was crazy. You're going to see some replays of that. That was kind of wild right there. But other than that, that's pretty much it with the NFL. Oh, no. So we're going to talk about black coach, former NFL black coach, Tony Dungy. And he just recently gave his perspective on why he feels like the NFL is lacking black coaches. Now, the NFL is about 60% black athletes, 9% black coaches. I think one in Houston, one in Tampa Bay, and you got Mike Tomlin at the Steelers. So, a lot of people are saying there should be more black coaches. Tony Dungy said the league is looking at black coaches the way they used to look at black quarterbacks, and used to think that they didn't fit the preconceived system. Like, he feel like, and we all know most of it, they felt like black quarterbacks weren't smart enough, weren't leaders. And they would say, like, analysts and broadcasters and commentators would kind of say this in different ways. But as you can see now, you got black quarterbacks, half black quarterbacks actually out here shining, bringing ass to seats to the stadiums, and actually winning championships. So you have that kind of thing going on. So it evolved. I'm not surprised. And then I wouldn't be surprised if 20 years from now, we have 25%, maybe a little bit more than 9% black coaches, though. I wouldn't be surprised. So it was a very interesting spiel and take on that. The Lions had a black coach at one point, Jim Caldwell, and I think he did a fantastic job. As a matter of fact, the records show he was one of the most winning coaches in Lions history, and he still fired that nigga. Yeah, that made me feel a certain type of way, knowing that it was another black coach that was employed, that was doing well, and they still got rid of him. But anyway, keeping it moving, go ahead and wrapping up the show in regards to boxing, MMA. We're talking about Clarissa Shields, Flint's Furnace. Fighting Savannah Marshall Saturday, October 15th, O2 Arena in London for the middleweight championship. It was postponed from September due to Queen Elizabeth II's death. Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius for October 15th. Pay-per-views at the Barclays Center in New York. Jake Paul, the Problem Child versus 47-year-old former UFC fighter Anderson Silva, October 29th in Phoenix. Terrence Bud Crawford against Earl Spence Jr. for November 19th in Vegas, and Tyson Fury against Anthony Joshua on December 3rd. All good fights coming up in these last couple months of the year, so we're going to be tuning into that, my mans. I think that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. KCMC, appreciate you for kicking it with me, but I need you to do me a favor before we get on up out of here for sure. Follow me on all social media real quick. Kick it with KCMC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at KIWKCMC. That's Kick It with KCMC, just like the abbreviations of that, just the first letters, all right? You got to follow my sponsor. You got to follow the team, Team Elite, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, also at Team Elite 313. That's TEAMELITE 313, and check out their website for that premium urban athleisure wear. That's urban casual wear, leisure wear. It's on their website, teamelite313.com. Ask your mom, baby, you know what it is. Yo, do me a favor, if you got this far in the video, go ahead, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the alert so you know we going live, because I'll pop up and pull up on you at any time, and hit the share button too, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend, man. Appreciate you for kicking it with me. Another episode in the books. We see you again.